the general law of the land, which governs organizations like ours. Then the governing council, which is to be chaired by a chairman who is to be supported by two vice chairmen. And it's structured in such a way that every local government in Remo will have a part of the action. The offices are to be filled accordingly to make sure that nobody was left behind. Then the tenure of the members of that council, that is the operative council, running it from day to day, having the chief executive or executive secretary uh, reporting to it and taking charge and taking care of the secretariat. The functions of the various directorates, because it is projected that there will be quite a number of directorates or committees, but they are called directorates by the tradition which has been established. So we have quite a number of them, and council, of course, is also in a position to establish and to create more directories as may be deemed necessary, with a view to zeroing in on areas that needed attention and making sure that those things are done and that they are done, properly. Uh, so that is then the finance directorate, the membership directorate, various directorates. The RGDF is a huge vision. There are so many aspects to it. Mama Bimosini. There is a huge vision as it is revealed to those who are leading it. There will be more branches in various facets, happening. Already you have, apart from RGDF, you have all the directorates, you have the Golf Foundation, you have chess. There will be various things, happening and making sure that our people get the kind of lifestyle that we expect. One of the things that was said during when this was being put together was that the IGDF cannot tax. We can only appeal to the sentiments of our people. We cannot impose taxes on them. But we can ensure that we have a very close relationship with government at every level. Right now, the local governments don't report to our GDF. The people who go to the House of Assembly, the people who go to the National Assembly, they don't report to our GDF. We can find ways and means by which we make them accountable. So one of the things that was said was that we will have a government relations committee or directorate, which will be headed by people who know about governance at the national level, so that we can keep on asking them questions. What is happening here? What is happening there? And they, in turn, can also be giving us feedback as to what we can do. Because if you really don't have, that's how we can use our people who are in government. Permanent secretaries, commissioners, governors, vice president, president, and so on and so forth. We thought we should establish a link with governance, because we cannot tax, but we can bring the benefit of democracy, of governance, as much as possible. We have to do that so that our voices will be heard. So that was why we thought it was necessary to create that organ of government relations. Generally, it's about, there's also about the general meetings. This is about governance of the institution. At the beginning, I was told that there was a lot of rush, and understandably. So a document was put together. So this one was now envisioned since the organization is now settling down, and there has been so much done, there has been so much experience gained, in the past couple of years, we should now begin to crystallize and begin to codify, all these things. So that's what this constitution is about. We took into consideration our diaspora. That came from the representations that was made from the diaspora. And the diaspora is a very significant part of us. Amawawa alone, they are well connected. They are on fire for doing things, for Remo. This is an asset. They have connections. They have resources. This is not something we must lose. So even in constituting, we said they must have a say.